Hello and Equipment War here, and welcome to some more Powerful Excel gameplay commentary. Today I'm going to do a little bit different. Instead of playing my powerful builds, I'm going to play a build which is not that powerful. Actually, this build is... it's hard to do even tier 10 maps with it. But I'm mostly doing this build for fun. The build I'm talking about, gonna play a Discharge build today. And Discharge is one of my favorite skills in the game, but making a build of it, it's hard. Because you have like no survivability and there is a lot to do when you are trying to play it. So you're ending up a glass cannon, but without the real damage. Can do some damage, but hey. But instead of me talking, let's just head into this map here. And also, to do a Discharge build properly, it requires very expensive gear, like Void 2 Void Battery, I have a 6-linked Vol's Protector, I have Vol's Divination. This amulet back in the day was worth like 20 exalts, so that was very expensive. And there's not that much room for defensive gear, so my life is low as well. And I need crit, as much crit as I can get, and I'm playing as an Inquisitor Templar. I'm going to show the build, but again, it's not that powerful at all. So let's kickstart it. But it's certainly fun to play, I wanna say. Just running right straight into the pack, pressing one button, and just see everything explode. And the damage, well, the average damage is high, but you can see I have no survivability with this build at all. It's just a constant or my life over 1 type of game, and it's so much to keep in mind when playing. This is also hard playing. There are probably some person that have managed to do this build properly, but I haven't. But I'm just doing this build I just love this skill, and I have always dreamed for all the year I've been playing this game to make a proper Discharge build, which I never really have succeeded in. And Discharge nowadays, well, at least in my experience, is not that good. I know that it was very, like back in the day when I started playing, Discharge build was the pinnacle of build. It was the most powerful build you can ever do. Do a low life Discharge build and you can one-shot everything in the game. But that was back in the day, and it isn't back in the day anymore. So yeah. And also, a completely different note. Sorry for not making a video in like 13 days. I have been busy playing, I'm not even gonna say the name because you probably know. I've been playing World of Warcraft, alright? And I don't feel any shame about it. New update and stuff. But I'm not gonna waste your time by doing that. So I just want to make a video, and I actually tried to make a video for like a few days, but I never really get satisfied. I guess I put too much stress on myself to make something. I couldn't figure out what to do. I just wanted to do a video, couldn't figure out it. So saying, hey, why instead of making something serious, just making something fun? Oh shit, I am close to die. Oh, this build is hard to play. Well, against normal enemies like this, it's decent. But against bosses, I have the boss here. The problem is you are running, ouch, out of Discharge. Ooh, actually that was a little bit better than I expected it to be, but this build is not that good. Oh, you lost enemies. Because when you're running out of charges, you can't use your skill anymore, and that's when you are dead. I'm actually gonna show the build, how I made it, but again, as I said, it's not any good. This is just a tier 10 map without any specific mod, as you can see. But anyway, I'm still going to show it. So let's take a fast look at my skill tree. I am a Templar. I've only ascended like the 3 times because it's a very old character, and I should have Purest Path as well. I went with Templars who can have invisible judgment, so when I crit I ignore enemy's resistance, which is quite handy. And I went for the life and mana here in the beginning. Discipline training, retribution, Amplify, Light of Divinity, Holy Dominion, Devotion, and some very important thing, which is to have as much counters as possible. I also went down here, took the big life wheel here, just to have a little bit of survival. I have Faith and Steel, again, for a little bit of survival. And one of the most important things you can take, and that is extra power charges. You want as many power charges as possible. I also have Sovereignty, so I can use a little bit more of my auras, like Assassin's Mark, Herald of Ice, Herald of Thunder. Also, as I said, Sovereignty. I have Purity of Flesh, Arcane Potency, because that's sweet crit chance. I have Discipline and Forbidding, so I always have a minimum of 1 power charge. The problem is I can't use Discharge by just having my permanent power charge. But hey, it's an extra crit chance at least. And as you can see, I can't activate it. But I have it anyway. I also have the nice notes before that, like crit chance per power charge, critical strike multiplier per power charge. And I have Cruel Perception, Deep Thoughts. I have Instability for some more goodness of power charges. And this note here gives me spell damage per power charge. I have Annihilation for that nice crit chance. Arcanist Dominion, Heart and Soul, Blast Radius for some extra AoE. And moving all the way, I have one note here for reduce my mana reservation again. Going all the way here, taking Written in Blood, the whole spell crit wheel. All the way down here to take Infused. And take Blood Ringo. I was thinking about take Fanatic and get up Frenzy shots as well. And that might be a good idea, I don't know, but I didn't have enough point to take it. Anyway, this is my attempt of making a Discharge build. Is it really good? Maybe not. But certainly fun. Anyway, let's take a fast look at the gear and skill gems. And just remember, this is maybe not the best setup. So keep that in mind. It's just me playing around. By using 2 Void Battery, a quite expensive one. I think it's cost like 2 Exalts or something like that. I just happen to have 2 in my inventory since a old time back. So I just put those in this build. And I have some decent helm, decent rings for some protection and life, and also some stats like dexterity. I also have this pair of boots here, which is quite decent actually. And this belt here, nothing special. For the more damage stuff, I am using Malagor's Virtue, so I get that sweet crit chance and a critical strike multiplier. I actually think it is global. I also have Vol's Devotion, as I said before, was costing like 20 Exalts back in the day. But that was a long time ago, it's not that expensive anymore. And also Vol's Protector was a quite expensive armor back in the day. Now it's not that expensive anymore, and let's just say that this armor is the only thing that is good with this piece of crap to armor. It is that you gain a power charge each time an enemy you hit with a critical strike. So if you hit 8 enemies and crit, all of those 8 enemies, you get 8 power charges. So that's a very good effect, but the rest of the effects on the armor is absolutely total garbage. But it's the only armor, it's the only thing I could figure out, to easily get my power charge. There are some other ways, but that was what I had on hand. When it comes to actual skill gems, well, my Discharge setup, where I have Discharge, here it is. Discharge are supported by increased area of effect, increased critical damage, control destruction, which may a little bit go against my idea of having a lot of crit, but let's take a look at my crit chance actually. My crit chance without all of the extra power charges are 55%. If I take it away, it has 64%, so definitely a thing to not have it, but I just wanted to have some more spell damage. And I also have increased critical strikes, of course, and power shot and critical. Why not get even more power charges? Actually, it gives a lot of damage when I have power charges, so why not? And some other stuff, yeah, some random stuff. I'm using Hail of Thunder, I'm using an Orb of Storm to get some extra power charge when I'm fighting a boss. And just put down an Orb of Storm and it will strike enemies, hopefully create them, and they continue giving me some power charges. I also have a constant damage taken with a Spark and increased critical strikes. If I were to be a little bit smarter, I would have increased critical strikes on my Orb of Storm instead, but hey, this is just something I put together fast. I have Blasphemy with Assassin's Mark for even more enemy take extra damage from crits, and also get power charges when I killing stuff. And I also have the normal, the classic setup with Lightning Warp together with less duration and faster casting. I also have a Blood Rage to getting some frenzy charges here and there with increased duration, and I have a Herald of Ice for some extra damage. And that's pretty much this questionable build setup. And I hope you guys like this less serious video with a less serious build. But I had a lot of fun playing it. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video, and tell me a comment about how worthless you think this build are, because it is not a good build, but it's certainly fun to play. Anyway, I thank you for watching, and I see you guys next time.